back out in my garage with a perfectly good piece of granite. I don't know what it is, what kind of granite it is. I'm sure people who watch this video will tell you this in a split second. But like I say, it's a perfectly good piece of granite. And what I plan on doing is tearing it up with diamonds. These are MB stone diamonds, granite diamonds, and let's just see if we get any action on this with 200 grit. So pretty good polish. The point behind all this is going to be to bring this stone back up after we hone it, to bring it back up to a polished finish with the new product that I've just gotten called MB20 from Laura Bertoli. Looks like we're accomplishing a little something here. Now, the granite, we're going to go on this piece of granite. I don't go all the way to the edges because I don't want to mess up my diamond. So that's how it goes. Okay, that's a 200 grit. Looks like they did something. Okay, yeah, we like that finish off a little bit. Should we go a little lower? Should we go to 100 grit? Hell yeah, let's go to 100 grit. We come back, I don't know. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's our finish is gone from there. So we're not gonna do 100. We're just gonna do a 200 grit. Then we're gonna stay on this for a while with a 400. Now this is the result of a 400 grit. See, it looks just about like the 200 grit. I don't know what we're gonna do on this. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we're gonna go to an 800 now with the 800 grit. We'll show you this whenever we get back to it. curious thing about these granite diamonds is you can see, even in an 800 grit, you're bringing the slurry off of there. I can tell you, that's 800 grit. These are the only diamonds that I've got that I use with the Makita. The marble diamonds, when you get to 800 grit, you don't see any of this slurry. You don't see any mud. All you see is just all you're doing is really doing a fine polish. These 800s on this granite, you're still bringing it off. Check it out. Well, I'm at an 800 grit, and if you look at that, if you can see it like I can, looks like we still got a ways to go before we're going to be doing any polishing. You can see that edge over there. That black edge is the polished finish. This hone finish is pretty light, so I'm going to stay on the 800s for a while and see if we can, see if we can get all these 400 scratches on out of there. Maybe we got a few we need to give some more attention. Okay, this is the post 1500 grit honing cut, and you can see the granite, I guess, has got some clarity to it that it didn't have before, but it still is really light colored. I'm going to stay on it with these 1500s maybe for a few more. Probably, I'm staying on it, that one little piece there, for about 3 minutes. I'm going to do that again. And the thing about this is, the funny thing is, it's really, even though we're at 1500 grit, we're still getting a lot of slurry. Unlike marble, I mean, when we get past 400 grit on marble, and our wet marble diamonds, we don't see any slurry at all. Now I bring this speed up on the Makita a little bit as I go up each honing pass. A good way to keep pressure on the Makita if you need to is to hold it right here down and then pull up on the back side, and you'll put good head pressure, good even head pressure. Sometimes I just stay right on it. Okay, and that's the second honing pass. We did 2 honing passes with 800 grit and 2 honing passes with 1500 grit. Now, to me, that is not looking like that's what I would want to see to polish, but since that's all I got, not in the way of diamonds, see, that's I think that's a 1500, 800, 15 or 1600. Let's just see what it'll do as far as polishing out with the MB20. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this product in no order. See if we can do this a little better this time. going to bring this camera around this way because you can probably see it better this way. The edges of the stone, and that's if it's anything anybody's doing wrong, I'm just paranoid about the edges and messing up my diamonds. The diamonds cost too much money to bust up trying to do a demo. But if you just look at the middle of the stone, you can see it's not bad. Okay? It's not bad in the middle. It's got that around the edge, probably where I just didn't go over that first cut. Let me take this thing off of here and see if I can get a little closer. But you can see it's not bad. And maybe you can't see it on this camera. I mean, I don't know. But it's not bad in the middle. I mean, it really looks pretty doggone good. It looks bad out here on the edge. It looks like all my stuff that I'm going to do is going to look lousy on the edge because I'm not going to go over that edge to hit that, to let it hit the sides of my diamonds. My first impression is this is a vast improvement over the MB16 product, which I was never that enamored with. Of all the things that Mauricio Bertoli produced as far as granite polish goes, that was not my favorite product because it always left everything looking kind of white. And this in here looks pretty doggone good. It's very smooth, and it's a lot more polished than I thought it would be. So what this is, in summation, I don't know what kind of granite it is. Pretty granite. It was not a lot prettier before I got started on it. But it's a piece of granite, and we took it from a 200, 400, 800, and 1600 grit honing cut. And in a lot of ways, I think I'm almost matching this is a factory and this is me. And this is, like I say, that little band around there, I'm not going to sweat that band because I'm not going to mess up my diamonds getting out here on the edge.